And so sexual health, by definition, again, one of the most important things I want to highlight in this is sexual health is congruence. Congruence with my own values, my beliefs, my practices, me, not congruent with what society expects of me. It is me congruent with me. Which gets into a little bit of, I have a lot of issue with diagnostics because I genuinely believe a lot of sexual health diagnoses are more shame based because people don't think they're doing what they are quote unquote supposed to do, but we'll put a pin in that. And so sexual health requires a positive and respectful approach. If you hear nothing else today, please hear that. And as physicians and people working in healthcare, the power we have to influence what is normal and okay is unparalleled. The respect we give medical providers doesn't really exist for any other profession. So we've got a lot of power, even in a subtle facial expression, the phrasing of a question, the tone that we use is going to do a lot to communicate how positive and accepting we actually are versus those little judgments that leak out even when we think they don't. So I told you we're going to talk a little bit about shame. And this is one I just really love to show people. I took all of these pictures to let you know. I went to New York several years ago, New York City, and I had the chance to see the Statue of Liberty or go to the Museum of Sex. I'm still really curious what the Statue of Liberty looks like. So these were actually taken in the Museum of Sex. And this device on the left is something that little boys would be put in at night when they went to sleep so that they wouldn't masturbate. And at the time, and hugely entrenched in medical history, is the belief that masturbation causes insanity. So the pictures on the right, these were all effects of masturbation. It makes you stupid, it makes you drool, it makes your eyes bug out, it makes your skin paler because all we cared about was white people. It makes you go crazy. And there's a whole lot of history behind it, entrenched enough in our culture to the fact that graham crackers and Kellogg's cornflakes were actually invented to prevent masturbation. So true. I can give you all a history if you're interested. So true. And so, as recent as 1976, my older brother was born in 1976. This is not far removed. 1976, the Vatican reaffirmed its position that masturbation causes physical ailments. So, when we're thinking about talking to folks about this, please recognize that shame is deep. If you have issues bringing this up, if you're struggling, like, why is this so hard for me? Please know that this runs much deeper than just like, are you a good enough person to overcome of it? This stuff is thick in our roots in this country, and I'm sure in lots of others.